Do you have a favorite teacher?
Yes, I have a lot of favorite teacher, but I think now I prefer my math teacher the best because he is very friendly and funny. He is really clever and patient with all kind of students.
What kinds of teachers do you like?
There is a lot of kinds of teacher that I like, but I think I like the teacher whose are tutored and their teaching is really good and they are most patient.
What are the qualities of a good teacher?
I think the quality of the good teacher that they must to be patient to deal with all kinds of students, but sometimes they need to calm and able to control the class.
Do you think teachers should be angry at students or not?
I think no, because I think the teachers should control their temper.
Do you like strict teachers?
I don't like strict teacher too much because they are really angry. I prefer some teacher is funny and friendlier, but sometimes some strict teacher can control the class really good.
What's the difference between young and old teachers?
I think the old teachers can teach better than the young ones, but I think now the young teachers are active and they often look for new things of teaching.
What kinds of teachers do you like best?
Um, my favorite kinds of teacher is someone who is helpful and funny. Sometimes they must be patient with all kind of children.
Who was your favorite teacher when you were young?
When I was young, my favorite teacher is my math teacher. She's a really clever and beautiful. Um, she's is really patient and calm.
Would you want to be a teacher in the future?
When I was a kid, I really want to be a teacher, but now I'm not. In the future, I want to be a doctor.
Have you ever had bad teachers before?
Oh, luckily, I haven't met bad teacher.
Do you often write things?
Yes, I always write things because now I in my school we don't have computer to write on the screen, so we must to write by hand when during the lessons.
At work or in your studies, do you often write things?
Yes. Um, in my school I always writing by hand is really useful. I read a lot of things like something that the teacher is teaching on the board.
Do you write every day?
Yes, I write every day. In the weekday, I always in the school, so I must to write a lot. So in the weekend, I must to do my homework or go to some classes.
Do you like your handwriting?
So my handwriting is quite fast. So sometimes my handwriting is really ugly, so I don't like it too much. And I think I must to practice my handwriting.
What do you usually write?
Um, in my school, I usually write something that the teacher is teaching on the board.
Do you think it is possible to know somebody by their handwriting?
I think yes.
Do you usually write by hand or write using a computer?
I usually write by hand because now My school, we don't have computer to write on the screen, so we must to write a pen to write down in my paper.
Do you like receiving postcards?
Yes, I really love to receive postcard because when I write a postcard, I send to somebody. This is show my respect and love for them.
Do you think computers might one day replace handwriting?
I think yes, because now in some big city or in some office, they use computer a lot, and the they use handwriting less. So I think in the future, computer can replace handwriting.
When do children begin to write in your country?
Um, in my country, children usually begin writing around 5 to 6 years old. Starting primary school.
Do you think handwriting is very important nowadays?
So, in recent years, handwriting is really useful because at that time we don't have computer, so we must write by handwriting. But now information technology is really developed, so now I think handwriting is not really important.
How can children today improve, or practice, their handwriting?
So, if they want to improve their handwriting, I think they must try a lot each day and practice a lot. They can write a lot of things like a paragraph.
What impression does a person's handwriting have on other people? Do you like to send emails?
Yes, I really like to send the email because I can just sit at home and write some email to give some persons, some some people. It take short time. It take a shorter time than writing a letter.
How often do you eat chocolate?
So when I was a child, I really loved to eating chocolate, but now don't usually eating. I don't usually eat chocolate.
What's your favorite flavor?
So now I don't usually eat chocolate. So I think I just like white chocolate.
When was the first time you ate chocolate?
So when I was a kid, I my mother and I is going to the supermarket. Then I see something is really delicious, so I tell my mom I want to eat that one, and my mom buy it for me. So this is the first time I ate chocolate.
Is chocolate popular in your country?
Yes, chocolate is really sweet, and a lot of children like it, and some adults is also like it too. But chocolate in Vietnam is not really good, and now a lot of people like some America chocolate.
Is chocolate good for our health?
I don't think so because when we eat a lot of chocolate each day, it can be harmful for our health.
Do you think children should learn to play musical instruments?
Yes, I think all the children should learn to play musical instrument because it's really useful and in the future it can protect their life.
Have you learned to play any musical instruments?
Yes, when I was a kid, my mother asked me, "Do you want to play any musical instrument?" And I think I like to play the piano, so I learned a little bit.
Do you play any instrument?
Um, Actually, I'm not a big fan of instruments, so I think I just like to play the piano.
And what is it?
Um, this is the piano, and now in the future, I want to learn how to play the guitar.
What might be the best age to start learning to play a musical instrument?
So I think children can study as early as possible for around 5 to 6 years old because at this age they can learn a lot of things easier than when they get older.
Do men and women play different kinds of musical instruments?
So it's hard to say because someone like this one, someone like that one. So this that is show their personality. So it's quite hard to say.
What kind of natural sound do you love to listen to?
There is a lot of natural sounds around me, but I think I prefer the rain falling onto the ground because it can make me relax and chill out.
And explain why.
Mm, because when I listen to the rain falling onto the ground, I think it's helped me relax after a long day.
Do you love listening to music?
Yes, I really love to listening to music. When I when I'm sad, I usually listening to music, and happy, I also listening to music too. And sometimes I always listen to music when I'm doing homework.
What kinds of music do you love listening to?
There is a lot of kind of music that I love to listen to, but I think I prefer pop music the best.
Where and when do you usually listen to music?
I usually listen to music in my room when I'm doing in the evening when I'm doing my homework.
Do you want to be a singer?
Yes, when I was a child, I really want to be a singer in the future, but now my sound is not really good, so I think I must to improve my sound.
Do you like to take photographs? Why?
Yeah, yes, I really like to take photograph because I can take a lot of photos of people, landscapes, or food. I can keep memories in a picture.
Do you prefer to take photos yourself or to have other people take your photos? Why?
So I'm quite introvert, so I think I prefer to take photos by myself.
How long have you liked taking photographs?
Just recently, now I can go to a lot of places that really interesting, so I want to take photos and keep memory about that place. So now I really love to take photos.
In what situations do you take photographs?
So sometime I go some interesting place or eating some special food or just I want to take a photos of my mother or my father. That is.
What kind of photos do you like to take? Why?
There is a lot of kinds of photos that I really like to take, but now I think I prefer taking photos of my mother or my family members.
How? Why? Did you become interested in photography?
Um, um, Now I can go to a lot of interesting places, so I can see a lot of beautiful view and I go with my family members, my friends. So that's how I become enjoy taking photos.
How often do you take photographs?
Not too often because now I have a lot of lessons in my school, so I'm quite busy. But in the past, I can go to a lot of places to take photos. So I think in the past, I can take a lot of photos than nowadays.
Do you prefer to take pictures of people or of scenery?
I prefer take pictures of people, should at my friends or my family members.
Who do you take photos of?
So I usually take in photos of my mother because when I go to some interesting places, I always go with my mother.
How do you keep your photos?
Hmm. I usually keep my photos in my album, or sometimes I can save it on the computer.
Do you keep your photographs on your computer?
Yes, I usually keep my photos in my computer.
Are there any photos on the walls of your house?
Yes, but just one because my family is quite busy, so they not usually taking photo together. So we just have one picture of family members in the living room.
Do you frame, or have you framed, any of your photos? Yes, which, and why? Do you prefer to send postcards to people or to send photos that you took yourself? Why?
Think both because saying the postcard and photos is like the same because sometimes I have a vacation, I can go to a lot of places that really interesting. I can write a postcard and then I will take some photos and send the photo to someone to show the picture of that places.
Describe your education.
Now I study in Nguyễn Văn Trỗi Secondary School. So I think the students here is very clever and friendly. And the teacher here is really good. They are really patient and friendly with all kinds of students. But I think my school is quite the equipment in my school is quite old, so I think it can be dangerous with students.
What is your area of specialization?
Có không biết không?
Why? Why did you choose to study that major?
So there are many reasons for my choice, but now at my at this time all the children must to go to the school is really good. Some people said that when we study as well as you can, and you study really hard working, in the future you can change our life. So my mother always say that. So I think study is really important.
Do you like your major? Why? Why not?
Yes. Yes, I really like my major because in the future it can protect my life. And when I study, I can meet a lot of friends and teachers.
What kind of school did you go to as a child?
So as a child, I was go to school in kindergarten. When I get older, I will study in primary school.
What was your favorite subject as a child?
When I was a child, I think I really like literature because at that time literature is really easy. But now I don't like that too much because it's really hard for me.
What kind of natural sound do you love to listen to?
So there is a lot of sound, a lot of natural sound that I really love to listening to. But I think I prefer rain falling onto the ground because it can remind me to my childhood and sometimes it can make me relax after a long day.
Do you love listening to music?
Yes, I really love to listening to music. When I am sad or happy, I always listening to music. Or sometimes doing homework, I usually listen to music to do the homework well better.
What kind of music do you love listening to?
There is a lot kind of music that I really love to listening to, but I think I prefer pop music because pop music is really easy to listening to, and my favorite singer is always write pop music.
Where and when do you usually listen to music?
So I always listening to music. Should I usually listen to music in my room when I'm doing homework because it can help me focus.
Do you play any musical instrument?
Yes, I can play the piano, but in the future, I want to learn how to play the guitar.
How do you think when parents in Vietnam are always forcing their kids to learn all kinds of instruments?
So I think we should not forget to learn a lot of kinds of instrument. When the children that like that musical instrument, they can learn that easier. But and parents should help them when they study some new things. So I think when the children is like that musical instrument, so can parent can tell them to learn that musical instrument.
What is the benefit of video games?
So I think video game is not have a lot of benefits, but I think video game can be entertaining.
Can video games be educational?
Yes, some video game is have some good story. Is can is entertaining and is also tell the help the children or someone solve some problem in real life.
What are the drawbacks of video games?
There is a lot of drawbacks, a lot of video games so that want it when we play video game a lot, our eyes will hurt and it's really bad or it can be harmful for our study.
What are the benefits of computer games?
Mm, I think the benefits of video of computer game is can teach the student how to play to like um it can be entertaining but sometimes when we play computer game a lot it can harmful for our eyes.
What are the drawbacks of computer games?
When we play a lot of computer game we must to watch we want to watch on the screen a lot so it can be harmful for our eyes.
Do you often watch TV?
Yes, when I was a kid, I always at home to watch to watch TV, because I really love to watch TV when I was a kid.
What's your favorite TV program?
Um, my favorite TV program at that time is watching some history, history documentary or cartoon.
What types of TV program are popular in your country?
There is a lot of popular TV programs in my country, but I think they prefer documentary or news.
Do you ever watch foreign programs or films?
Yes, when I was a kid, I was watching a lot of foreign programs, but now it's a long time, so I can't remember.
What types of programs did you watch when you were a child?
Um, when I was a child, I usually watch some history documentary on the TV program.
Do you think television has changed in the past few decades, or, possibly, do you think television has changed since you were a child?
Um, what's going?
Has television changed your life in any way?
Yes, because kids really love to watch new video games or cartoon, but when they watch them in on the screen by phone or tablets, it can be harmful. But when we watch by TV, it is always also harmful, but is not harmful like phone or tablet. So it's good.
Do you often invite friends to visit your home?
Um, no, because now my home is quite small, and my parents are not like I when I invited friends to my house, my parent is not like that too much. So I am not usually invited my friend to my house.
Do you like visitors coming to your home?
Yes, I really love visitor coming to my home because I can talk with them and it can be good.
When do visitors come to your home?
In some special day or when my parents success, they come to my house and um, um, visit my parents.
Do you prefer to have friends visit you, or relatives?
I prefer my relative come to my house because I really love them. When I talk with my relative, I feel really comfortable.
When someone visits you, how do you usually show hospitality, or entertain them?
I think when they go to my house, my mother always tell me to go to the market to buy some fruit or some water to give them. Um, I think it can show my hospitable.
When was the first time you took a taxi?
Um, when I was a kid, I really young. My mother you tell me that is the first time we go on the airplane, but my house is far from the airport, so we must take a taxi. So that is the first time I took a taxi.
What are the advantages of taking a taxi compared with buses?
Um, I think the taxi is really easy to order. Order. We just need a phone to call the driver and the bus. And when we want to go home by bus, we just need to sit in a bus stop to wait a bus.
Is it convenient to take the bus, or taxi in your city?
Yes, it's really convenient to take a taxi or a bus in my city because they are very convenient and cheap.
What kind of housing do you live in?
Now I am living in a house in my hometown.
What do you usually do in your house, or flat?
Um, when I at home, I usually sit in my room to doing homework, or I just sit in it or am playing video game with my friend.
Which part of your home do you like the most?
I think I love my bedroom and my garden the best because all the time when I at home I almost stay in my room and I really love flower, so I also love my garden too.
Do you like to dream at night?
Yes, I really love to dream at night because when I will dream, I can dream a lot of things. Like I think I sometimes I dream that I came to be a doctor, or sometimes I go to some interesting place in my dreams.
Do you remember your dream when you wake up?
Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. Some dream is really interesting, and I can remember for a long time.
Do you like hearing others' dreams?
Yes, I really love to hearing other dreams because I can know more about themselves, and I think dream is really interesting. So I really love to listening to
Why are dreams so important?
because some dreams can be real in the real life.
What is your dream?
Um, when I can dream a lot of dreams, like I can fly on the in the sky, or I am a superwoman in my dreams.
Do you think you want to learn more about dreams?
Um, I think I just want to dreams at night and listen to other dreams, but I don't like to learn about dream too much.
Do you like flowers?
Yes, I really love flower, so my mom is building a garden for me. I plant a lot of plants in it.
What is your favorite flower?
There is a lot of flower that I really love, but I think now I prefer red flowers because it's really beautiful and is a symbol of romantic.
Do you think flowers are important in your culture?
Yes, it's really important because it can show our it can show our culture.
What colors do you like?
When I was a kid, I really love pink, and I think all the children, all the girls at that time, really love pink. But now when I get older, I really love purple.
What's the most popular color in your country?
I think the most popular colors in my country and all the people in my country is really love that is yellow and red because it is the symbol of my flag.
What's the difference between men and women's preference of colors?
I think it's hard to say because some people like this one, some people like that one, and sometimes color can show their personality. Like some most people that say red, a lot of just boy can like red, but now a lot of women, a lot of girl love red too.
Do colors affect your mood?
Yes, look, when we sad, we look at some dark color, it can make me sad. And sometimes the colorful color can help me happier.
What's the most popular means of transportation in your hometown?
The most popular means of transportation in my hometown, I think, is a motorbike and car because when you go to some place, you go on the street, you can always see a car or a motorbike on the street.
How often do you take buses?
Um, Now in my cities we have a few bus stops, so we don't usually use bus stop. So I think I seldom use the bus.
Can you compare the advantages of planes and trains?
I think the plane is really good. It can go like we are in Ho Chi Minh City and we just need 2 hours to go to Hanoi capitals. It's really convenient and fast. And train is really cheap and it's really fast, but it is not fast. It is slower than airplane.
Is driving to work popular in your country?
Um, in my city, they use their private transport a lot, but in some big city now, I think they usually use taxi or bus to go to the work.
Do you think people will drive more in the future?
I think no, because some rich people they don't want to drive a lot. They usually need some. They usually call some their own driver to drive them to work.
Would you ride bikes to work in the future?
I think no, because in the future, our country, in my country, is really developed, so we don't use the bike a lot, and sometimes use bike can be late for work.
What will become the most popular means of transport in your country?
Then the most unnecessary means of transport in my country is the car or a motorbike because it's really useful. We can drive it in a lot of places.
Do you prefer public transport or private transport?
So I prefer public transport because when we go someplace that don't have parking lots, we can park my our private transport. So I think public transport is more convenient.
Do you usually wear a watch, a wristwatch?
Um, when I was a kid, my mother buy buy for me a watch. It's really expensive, but I just use it for about 2 weeks, and then I cannot remember where is my watch. So my mother is don't buy me another watch, and now I don't have watch.
What do you use your watch for?
So I just usually use my watch to watch the time.
Do you think time is very important?
Yeah, time is really important. Some people say time is gold, and is it right? So in our life, we must to save the time.
Have you ever been late for anything?
So when I was a kid, I usually stay up late with my mother. So in the morning, I can wake up early, so I always late for school.
Do you think it's important to be on time?
I think it's really important to be on time because now if our job is have high we have high paying job, is really necessary to be on time.
Do you feel that time moves fast or slowly?
Sometimes I feel the time is really fast when I study some favorite subject or doing some favorite thing like playing games or chatting online. I think the time is really fast, but um, when I study some subject that I dislike, and sometimes I doing housework or something that I don't like doing exercise. I think the time is really slowly.
If you could go back in time, what would you do?
So when I could go back in time, I want to use my knowledge now to study easier, and I can smart.
Do you often do housework?
Um, when I was a child, I usually doing housework, but now I'm getting older, so I have a lot of lessons in my school, so I don't have too much time to doing housework. So my mother and my sister usually do it for me.
Do you like doing housework?
I don't like doing housework too much because it can make me tired, and I don't and then now I seldom do housework.
Do you think children should do housework?
I think when the children doing housework is really useful because when they are getting older, they must to live alone, and doing housework is can help their life.
How much time do people in your country spend doing housework?
I think some family is spend for about 30 minutes to clean up their house each day, or some special day or important holiday in my country, they always clean up their house to invite their relative or their friends.
Who is your favorite celebrity in Vietnam? Do you like any foreign celebrities?
Ôi con hát bị. Okay.
How can a person become popular in Vietnam?
So I think there's a lot of way to famous in Vietnam. Like they are really rich, they can become famous, or sometimes they are poor but they are clever. They are really, really, really clever. They join in a lot of competition of study, and it can help they famous.
What activities would you do if you were spending some leisure time at a beach or near the ocean?
I think I will build some castles or swim in the water because swim can help my health better, and I can improve my swim skills.
Why do some people like water sports?
Because when we doing water sport, it can help us stay safe, and it can protect our health when we do it a lot.
Do you think the government should invest money in developing facilities for water sports? Do you think it's important for children to learn how to swim?
I think it's really important, and I think all the children in my country must to learn how to swim because is in some place that have a lot of lake, it can be dangerous with some children because when they fall into the water, if they don't know how to swim, it can be really, really dangerous. So I think all the children in my country must to study how to swim as soon as possible.
Do you think it's best for a child to be taught to swim by a parent or by someone else?
Um, I think the children can need the help from the teacher because the teacher is swim really well. They can teach them easier than their parents.
What public holidays do you have in your country?
There's a lot of public holiday in my country like Trung or that holidays. There are really important holidays in my country.
Do people in your country celebrate foreign festivals?
Mm, I think no because they don't usually celebrate foreign festival.
What do you usually do during public holidays?
During public holiday like that holiday, I usually clean up my house with my family members and buy new things to decorate my house. Then I visit my relative and meet some friends or my cousins. Then I can get a lucky money.
Do you like short holidays or long holidays?
So I prefer a long holiday because I can during the holiday I can go to a lot of places and I don't need to go to the school soon.
Do you think friends are important in your life?
I think a friend is very very important in my life because it can help us have a good life when we don't know something they can teach me and they can learn us to know to patient.
What does friendship mean to you?
I think friendship can help our life better. They can help me to find some high paying job and this can help my life really good better.
How can be a good friend to others?
I think we must patient and calm with all kind of people, and we also be funny and friendly with them.
What qualities do you value in your best friend?
I think I we must to patient and friendly with our friend because when we angry with them, they can they think we are really bad, and when we respect them, they also respect me back.
How do people make friends with others? How do you make new
Um,
friends?
Now information technology is really developed, so I think now they are chatting online and
What are
know a lot of people
between
on online.
between What are the
Yeah.
differences between adults and children in making friends?
I think adult is usually make friend to improve their job, but for children, they must go to school, and in the school, they can meet a lot of people, a lot of friends, so they can make friends easier.
Where do young people usually meet in your city?
I think they usually meeting on the internet, then they meet in the real life, like the park, restaurant, or coffee store.
Have you made any friends on the internet?
Yes, when I play games, I can meet a lot of friends. Some friend is really good, but sometimes they really bad.
How can you keep in touch with your friends if you two are not seeing each other frequently? Do you prefer to spend time with friends or alone?
I prefer spend my time with my friend because I can tell a lot of story with my friend, or I just sit with my friend and listen to some interesting story.
Do you have many friends?
Yes, I have a lot of common friends. There is a lot because I study a lot, so I can meet a lot of people. But now I just have four close friends.
Do you like meeting new people?
Yes, I really like to meeting people because some people can help me to improve my life skills. They can also help me to improve our life in the future. But sometimes some friend is really bad and I know how to choose my friend.
What kind of friend do you want to meet in the future?
I think in the future I want to meet some people that's good, patient, funny and friendly. So I think if we want to meet some people that is really good, I think now I must to study as well as I can, and I must to be hardworking to meet them.
Do you like sunny days?
I really like sunny day because the weather is really good and I can go out to do outdoor activities.
What do you like to do when it's a sunny day?
When it is the sunny day, I prefer going out to do some outdoor activities like doing exercise, play with my friends or my relative, or sometimes I just go to the swimming pool to improve my swim skills and protect my health, and it can also help me to save and save.
Would you like to stay at home or go outside when the weather is great?
I think when the weather is great, I prefer go out to meet some friend or eating out.
Are there many sunny days in your hometown?
Um, in my hometown, there is a lot of sunny days because in my country the weather is quite hot.
Do you play any indoor games?
I can play a lot of indoor game. Like sometimes I can do exercise in my room or playing online game, chatting online.
Do you prefer to play indoor games or outdoor games?
I think outdoor games is more interesting than indoor activities, and outdoor activities can improve our health easier than doing some indoor activities.
What indoor games did you play when you were a child?
When I was a child, my mother is buying me a lot of toys. They are very interesting, so I just stay at home and playing with my toys, or sometimes I just watching TV.
Is there any particular indoor game that you like? What sorts of indoor games do children play now?
Mm, in now, I think children use phone and tablet a lot, so I think they don't like to play with some toys like me. But I think some parents is really good. They can tell their child to play their toy and avoid tablet or phone or TV.
Do you like shoes?
Yes, I really love shoes. I have a cabinet of shoes, and I have a lot of kind of shoes.
Which one do you prefer, comfortable ones or fashionable ones?
Um, I like both. When I go to school, I just study, so I usually choose some comfortable shoes. But when I go to play or hang out with my family, I usually choose some fashionable one.
Are people willing to buy expensive shoes?
Um, I don't know because some people is rich, they can buy a lot of shoes that is really expensive, but some cheap shoes is really good. So I don't know.
What do you think about people buying many shoes?
Um, I think they are rich, and I think they are really busy because they they must to use a lot of shoe to go a lot of place that very important to. I think their job is really busy, or I think they just like to collect a lot of kind of shoes.
How often do you give others gifts?
um I think in some special day or in their birthday, I usually buy some gift for them, or sometimes I just want to give them some gift.
Do you like to send expensive gifts?
I don't know because expensive and the cheap gift is the same because when we give someone some gift, they don't worry about the price. They just want to know how we show the our respect for them or love.
What kinds of gifts are popular in your country?
Now I think they usually buy flower or some fruit to give some body that they meet or relative or girl or boyfriends. Bác ơi đợi xíu con mở đèn cái.
Why do people send gift?
Um, I think they send gift to somebody when is it a special day or in their birthday, or sometimes they see something interesting and they want to send it to some important people.
Do you often look at yourself in the mirror?
Yes, I always look at myself in the mirror. When I brush my teeth or wash my face, I always watch me look at me in the mirror, and I have a lot of mirror in my school, in my room.
Have you ever bought a mirror?
Yes, I bought a lot of mirror. I you in my school I have one mirror in my school, and in my room I have five mirrors.
Do you think mirrors are necessary ornaments?
Yes, I think mirror is really important because when we try something like earrings or some glasses, we can watch ourselves in the mirror and choose which is better.
Do you use a mirror before buying a clothing?
Yes, I always look at myself in the mirror after, before I buy some clothes because some clothes is really beautiful when I'm wearing it, but sometimes it's really bad.
How often do you meet with your family?
We are always meet together because we are live in the same house, and I think we always eating together.
How do you spend the time with your family?
I usually spend my time to talking together with my family, or sometimes we just sit together and watch favorite movie.
Do you want to live with your family in the future?
Dạ, con không nghe kịp đó.
Do you want to live with your family in the future?
Yeah, I really love to live with my family members in the future because we are live together for a long time. We are know about themselves and it's really comfortable when we are talking together.
What activities do your family like doing together?
I think we are prefer eating together, especially in the evening, because in the evening we is quite we don't have we not really busy, so we always eating dinner together and we talk a lot, tell a lot of story when we go to the school or go to the work.
Are you close to of your family members?
Yes, we are really close. When I have some trouble, I usually tell it for my family members because they are really important in my life. And when I talk with them, then they can make me feel comfortable.
How has your family influenced you? How has your family influenced you?